Hello, what's up everyone? Gids here for another Summoners War Chronicles video, and today we're going to talk about all the changes that you might have missed in the patch notes yesterday, July 13, 2023. So let's go! Of course, starting off with the biggest change of them all, it's the energy change. So now when you enter some dungeons like Kairos, Path of Growth, and Expedition, it's going to require you energy now. So previously we've been given entries, right? For Expedition, 2 entries per day. Path of Growth, 6 entries per day. And for Kairos, 3 entries per day. But now, those are gone. We only now have energy. And with the energy system, it's actually pretty good because you get to focus where you want to use your resources on, compared to before where you really have to do everything, right? Every day. So now I think this is another W for relieving fatigue for players, because you can only just go ahead and focus on one thing. So let's do a little bit of math for the energy system. So 1 energy is generated every 7 minutes. So that means to get to 300 energy, you need 35 hours. Okay, 35 hours to get 300 energy. So yeah, it's not bad, but in 24 hours you get up to 204 energy. So if you compare that to the previous version, wherein it's 2 entries here on Expedition, right? So 1 entry for Expedition is basically 30 energy. So 2 of that is 60 energy, right? So that's 60 energy. And then when it comes to Path of Adventure, again, this is again 60 energy because 6 times 10, because each entry is 10 energy. And then Kairos is 30 times 10 times 3, so 30 energy. So that's 60 plus 30, so that's 150 energy. So I think we're losing out here. If you compare it to the previous one, it's worse. It's right now currently worse because there's also repeat requests, right? Repeat requests over here also require you energy. So if you look at this one requires like 8 energy to do, right? You need 8 energy to do this one, this repeat request right here. But with 24 hours, you'll be able to get to 205, right? 205 energy. And if you do the same thing as before, you're already consuming 150 energy for just the 3 stuff: Kairos, Path of Growth, and Expedition. And then you add this, and then you add repeat request. I'm not sure if it's almost the same numbers, but 8 times 5, yeah, you can probably do 5 or 6 of these things, and you'd be at around 200 energy consumed, right? So that's in one day. But the thing is, you have to wait for this one. But still, I think the good point here is that you get to only choose which content you want to farm. So if you want to farm runes for the whole day, you can do that. And also, if you're wondering about the tickets, you still have the tickets over here. You'll be able to use your ticket entries once you run out of energy. So that's the thing. You don't get to choose to use the tickets first, I believe. Yeah, it will require you to use energy first before you get to use your tickets, right? Okay, one big thing that has been changed is the Wusa bug. There's been so many bug abusers of Wusa in Brawl Arena, and some are even not aware of it, but it's a bug, right? So previously, you can use Wusa's skill 2, switch out of him, and his skill 2 is still off cooldown, so it does not consume his cooldown. So right now, it's already fixed, which is good. Good for us Brawl players. Hey, let's go. Okay, and another good change over here, quick battle. You can now do 10x, right? Well, right now I can only do 6 times because I only have 60 energy, but you can do 10 quick battles at once, so you don't have to click quick battle 1 at a time now. So it's 10 at a time now, so it's much easier and faster. So good quality of life change. Next up, we have the Moonshadow Forest update or changes. They've revamped Moonshadow Forest, though there's no more mining in this thing. No more mining, only monster hunting and PvP, right? So it's just killing monsters and then killing the enemies. And a good thing here is the mining or refining spot is only in the middle. So you're definitely going to be encountering a lot of enemies if you just stay in the middle. So other players might be staying all around outside and hunting monsters, but you have to take control of middle in order for your team to be able to refine the sky stones that you have. Also, a good change over here is based on your ranks down here, if you're 3 ranks above another player that you take down, you're going to receive like so much less points, right? So the standard is 1,200 points, but if you defeat people or players that are ranked less than you, you're going to receive 900, 600. I don't know if it's until 400. I think 400 is lowest points that you can get from killing the players. So if a whale is defeating the small fries, then they're not gonna gain a lot of points from doing that. We also have new outfits in the battlefield shop. So it's this thing. The bonus is this one. So support type monster defense by 34. So pretty okay. I don't have a lot of support type monsters, so okay. Next up is a cool feature that they've added, but this is mostly going to be utilized by whales with a lot of crystals. It's a complete all feature for the main quest. So if you still have summoners that you have not finished the main quests on, so Rudalin, Tesca, all the way until Contana, you can just use crystals to complete all the main quest in one area, but it gets expensive. I think you need around 7,000 crystals to be able to complete the whole storyline all the way from Rudalin to Contana. Okay, so I think the cheapest is Rudalin for like 500 crystals. You get to complete all the storyline in Rudalin, and I think at around Florence, I'm not sure if Florence is included, but Rukurangma and Contana is like 2,000 crystals, so it's super expensive. But you know, if you don't have time to do the main quest because they're actually very, very annoying, then use crystals. Okay? This would be very great once Soleta comes out. Soleta is coming out soon in Korea, so it might come soon in global as well, probably 1 to 2 months out. So yeah. Okay, next up is the revamp on hero area quests. So if you look at hero area quests right here, the rewards are so much more right now, right? So we get so much more, or well, not really. They actually decreased this one because it's now monthly. You now can do the hero quests monthly, and again, this is a step towards relieving player fatigue, which is good, right? I like it because I don't have time weekly to actually do everything here. But yeah, if you look at here, especially the tough leather one, so each area you'll get 15, so you get like 5 less per area, so that's like 25 per month lesser tough leathers. But again, this is still pretty amazing because that's 75 on just one summoner, and multiply that by 3 because you can do this all on 3 summoners again every month. So that's a lot of supply of tough leathers already, and a lot of gold as well. Right, so if you're running out of gold, just do these things. Okay, next up is the guild request reward. So weekly, this one, request office reward. When you get to level 9, you get a free Devilmon. Yay! 1 free Devilmon per week. Very good. Another thing for guild is guild raid reward. So you now get a guild raid reward box. And it gets better, of course, for each level. So obtain one of the following, and you can see here there's something new here. So this is called a Devilmon piece, and the Devilmon piece is something new that's been added to alchemy, where you can actually craft a Devilmon again. So this one requires 20 pieces of Devilmon pieces to craft. Next up, we have a new collection challenge, which is this one. I think this one is weekly, right? 5 days. So this one's gonna give you some rahilds. So these are currencies that you use for exchange center. But not only that, because they've actually opened something new. If you go to exchange center and you sell your rahilds, you now have the option to sell your rahilds and convert them into mileage. This is called mileage, I think, mileage points. And the only problem here is you can only do this through mobile, because if you don't have the Summoner's Pass, you're going to have to watch an ad for you to be able to get this one. I need to do mine 10 times a day, but I'm just too lazy, man. I'm just too lazy to log into my mobile and do that. But anyways, mileage shop is over here. Go to your shop, scroll down, mileage, right? You can see here, this is where you can exchange, right? But again, you need to be on the mobile version. And you can see here, these are the things that you can buy per month, right? But, you know, with 10 times per day, right? 10 times per day, that means you'll have 300 every 10 days. It's not even possible to like get everything in 1 month. But this one's pretty good. This one gives you the Altar's Blessing 100% chance. This one lets you reset Altar's Blessing and of course scroll. Every 10 days, you'll be able to get a maximization marble, 1 blessing marble, And every 20 days, you'll be able to get another maximization marble, legendary scroll, or mystical scroll 10x. Right? So that's your mileage shop. Okay, next up is account skills. Right? Account skills, they have updated account skills, so they extended it, and I've already done my reset. So if you can see here, my top left is gone for skill points, but you can see here we have extended over here. Monster attack plus monster damage dealt is an additional here, and another monster attack and monster attack percent over here. On the right side, we have monster defense percent, and monster defense and monster damage taken. So that's all the changes. Well, you also have changes up here, right? So more defensive stuff over here for the summoner, right? And for the left side, of course, is for the summoner attack type, right? Damage type. Okay, so again, Orbia players are gonna have to respec, but what's good here is when you click on reset, this one's only going to cost you 30k gold, so very inexpensive now. So you can just keep doing this one, keep changing whenever you want, whenever you need. If there are some stuff here that you don't really want, like for example this one, monster resistance, monster evasion, do you need those? Probably not. I don't know. Do you actually need them? I might change mine. We'll see. But yeah, that's what you can do. That's the new stuff in account skills. So yeah, I'm level 59 with 58 skill points, so those are the only things that I can afford because to play, by the way. Next we have Spiers. The dreaded Spiers. I already did mine. I'll post a video on this later on, but I was able to do mine. Spiers 160. So Spiers 151 to 160 has been released, and it's a pain in the tooth. Anyway, so for the hot time event, so dungeon clear and creature hunt gold reward up. So this includes Trial of Ascension. Next up, raid events. So I'm pretty sure a lot of people have been ignoring this one, but if you look over here, there is this event over here that usually you get to complete like every 4 kills on the bosses. You get mystical scrolls, but now they've changed it into 10x, right? So once you've killed them 10 times, you'll be able to get 10 summon scrolls, mystical scrolls, 1 legendary scroll, and 1 refining catalyst. But this is a one-time only event now, so you will not be able to do this one multiple times anymore. Okay, so once you finish the event, I think this one goes away. Next up is the power calculation revamp. They've changed up the way that they calculate monster power and summoner power as well. So you can see here, I'm 644k power, free to play by the way. And yeah, most of my monsters powers went down, but looking at it now, looks like they went up again. I don't know what changed, but yeah, Mr. Action previously when we first started was at 152k power when I first checked in after the update, so he lost like 5k power from the new update, but now we're back up because of the changes that we did with our account. I actually tried to power up a lot again, so yeah. Ooh, new account reviews out coming soon. But yeah, even for the summoner, right? They've changed the way to calculate the total power of your summoner and monsters to include or to give more points towards crit rate, attack speed, crit rate, crit damage, accuracy, resistance, precision, and evasion. So they're going to try to take into account those stats more than just attack, HP, and defense, because previously that's like attack, HP, and defense is like the main source of power of any unit. Next up is a pay-to-win update. If you have the Battle Pass or Summoner Pass, you'll be able to mine and gather infinitely. Yay. I'm so mad. They did not even increase it for free-to-play players. Dude, I would love to be mining, gathering the whole day. But the thing is, I don't want to lose my free-to-play status and the first purchase icon up here. So I would love to buy a battle pass, but nope. Free-to-play, by the way. Speaking of shops, they have updated the daily free grift over here. So it's now giving us 40 crystals and everything else plus energy. So I mean, we'll take it, right? Next up, Rune Succession is now on the Rune Enhancement, right? So if you do Enhance, you'll have Rune Succession tab over here already. So this is much easier, I think. It's much easier to look for the runes that you need or to do Succession for runes that are new or you're trying to upgrade, right? So it makes sense that it is placed over here. New stuff with regards to refining and equipments. If you go to your refining and you look at your equipments over here, you can now use your refining catalysts down here. So a new change for refining in equipments is that when you have refining catalyst and you want to upgrade the gear, so for example this one, oh no, I'll be wasting my refining catalyst here, but oh well. So I'd be using 2 refining catalysts here, and what's good about this is that when you do grade up because of the refining catalyst, you can actually choose the previous stat, so you don't have to choose the new rolled stat anymore. So to understand what I mean about that is, let's do it over here. So you can see here, this one was a catalyst success, so it's showing me now precision and accuracy, but you can actually keep the previous ones over here, but they've been upgraded as well. So you can just keep here because I want to keep the crit rate and crit damage. So let's just keep, and there you go. So we still have C3 crit damage over here. Oh, that's actually pretty good. Next up is also for equipment. So succession wise, the bug with regards to the siege battle defense has been changed already. So yeah, we're good. You don't have to unequip or modify defenses in Siege anymore, which was very problematic from before, right? Next stuff are just mostly miscellaneous stuff. So if you go to exploration and you complete exploration, this is a new quality of life thing where you can just explore again over here, because usually you just do that, right? Just explore again whatever it is that you've been exploring, especially if you're trying to spam something, especially for people that have been gathering sky stones using this method, right? Next change is on the exchange center, where you can just sell all, relist all, or just retrieve all expired. So another quality of life change over here. Pretty good if you have a lot of stuff that you are selling for refills. A little bit more of the changes is for raid entries. So if you go to raid entries and recharge, you can now recharge up to 99 times. If you guys have 74,250 crystals to recharge 99 times, good for you. So this has been updated. I think previously this was just 3 recharges weekly. So for people that want to recharge using crystals, you can like do it 99 times now weekly. So pretty good for the whales again. And last of the small changes is monster book. So they've made it so that 5-star monsters are on top now, and 3-star to 1-star monsters are now on the bottom. So they just switched the order. So this is good because you get to see the monsters, the 5-star monsters, because 5-star monsters are the one that matters, right? Much easier now. All right, that's it all for me for today. So if this one helped, click like, subscribe if you haven't yet. If you guys were able to find stuff that were very, very helpful and that was just introduced this patch that we may have also missed, let us know in the comments below. But for now, thank you very much for watching. See you again next time. Bye-bye.